I'm Jim Deibert. I'm from Colby, Kansas. My wife and I own JKD Harvesting, and we've been here in Colby for 54 years doing this.
Kelly Estes. I'm the CEO of BTI, a company, John Deere dealership out of Bucklin, Kansas, and I've been in the business for 47 years. I actually was in the harvester business, selling the combines to harvesters. One of those customers said, "You really need to go talk to Jim Deibert," and he is really one of the cream of the crop. He's been in it longer than we have, and he knows the business inside and out, and he's looking for a dealer. And we just came up here, spent the day, and it was just an enjoyable day. We just kind of clicked, and we've been that way ever since.
After we got to talking about dealing and being a dealer, he asked me, "What do you expect from a John Deere dealer?" And I told him that I expect you to have parts and service, but the big thing I wanted him to have was a header on hand. Him and I have a relationship as a harvester and as an implement dealer that's not looked on as the way to do business from the corporate level. I've watched his kids grow, he's watched mine grow, and just the different things that we go through in our life struggles. I've had a divorce, he had a tornado. Well, he called me at 2 o'clock in the morning and he said, "Jim, it's all gone." And I said, "What?" And he said, "The dealership." But I went down the next morning with a crew. It was in April, and we had a full crew here, and we loaded up my wife, and we all went down there to help clean up the mess, and my gosh, what a mess.
We had 118 people show up, and Jim brought his whole crew, and he's paying these people to come down and dig us out, and we lost everything, and it was a rather large loss, and most of our inventory was at one store. We only had 2 stores when it happened, but it was a difficult time, and they helped us get through it. It was just unbelievable, and they stayed there a week. They weren't there just a day, they were there the whole time. And there's been so many things that we've had rough times, when things were cutting was bad, and we try to help each other get through that. We'd have to maybe, the deal would have to be better for them, and we always tried to make it equal, but sometimes it was the other way. We'd have to help them more, or they'd have to help us more, and we just had the relationship that we knew we could do that and keep each other in business.
I was in South Dakota, and we had I called him and I said, "Kelly, I lost an engine. What can we do?" And he says, "Well, Jim," he says, "I've got one truck is in Montana and another one was in Minnesota delivering combines," and he said, "Can you get it to me?" And I said, "Yeah, we can get it to you." But we got it on the trailer and we hauled it down there, and then he turned around and gave me a combine. "You need, keep running." We took it and got going again. I don't think we were down but 2 days. He just took care of me when I needed taken care of. And
we grew together. They grew their businesses right along with ours. So it's just been a really pleasurable deal. And now we're of an age we got to do things different. And that's what we're doing, right, Jim? That's right. The one thing about people need to know about JKD and Jim Deibert, his machinery, it may have hours on it, but it's probably the first to go out. Of any of our machines we trade for every year, they look for Jim Deibert's equipment. So it's going to be the people we've been selling to come back every year to buy his trade-ins because they know he takes care of them.
We're still going to be friends. We're not, just because I don't buy combines, he's not going to.
Yeah.
It's
going to stop.
We're brothers, not dealer harvester.